Eagles Nation, stand up and welcome to Bird's Eye View from one fan to another. I'm your host and fellow fan, Clay Rowland. Let's get this thing popping. Eagles 22, Bears 14. A game that we had to have to go one game above 500 and keep pace with the NFC East leading Cowboys, but not for long. This game, we dominated this game from beginning to end. A couple low periods in the game and let the Bears stick around, but for the most part, we're pretty much control this football game. All right? So let me start where I always start, with my offense. I thought the offense played well. Ran the ball extremely well. I don't think we ran the ball enough, but we ran the ball well when we did run the ball. I thought the offensive line played extremely well. I mean, they're just blowing guys off the ball. I mean, leaving holes for Miles and George just to run right through. I thought they played well. What is concerning to me, which is concerning to me, is where I'm not getting enough quality production out of my wideouts. And I know a lot has to do with number 10, Deshaun Jackson, because he makes you put a safety over top because he can definitely take the top off any defense, which opens up the crossing routes, the out patterns, the screens. It opens up everything when you have a guy of the capability of a Deshaun Jackson, what he's able to do with the speed he possesses. But that's concerning that we're not able to stretch the field, not to go vertical. As we move on to the season, that might become a problem, especially if if Deshaun doesn't get healthy enough to play. Because the injury he has, the only way you fix an injury is surgery, and it's about managing the pain. That's what it's about with that injury. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But anyway, we need him on the field. What he brings to the offense, to stretch the field, to open up offense, especially underneath the game, because that's what it's about. It's about moving the chains. You're not gonna get a whole bunch of big plays during a football game anyway. You're not gonna get a whole bunch of 45, 50-yard passes in the football game anyway. It's about moving the chains. Run the ball effectively. It's about your short passes, your intermediate routes. That's what it's about. But for your intermediate routes to be effective, you need someone to take that safety with them, to put that safety over top, and that's what Deshaun brings. So yeah, it is concerning to me with my wideouts, because Alshon is a possession receiver. That's what he is. Pretty sure-handed. Had 2 drops in there. I was like, look, come on, Alshon. You got to make those catches, especially when they hit you right in your hands. I guess they hit you in a bad spot. Aguilar still has trouble tracking the ball on the deep ball. And Mac Hollins and J.J. Whiteside, man, they're not even targeted, man. So we got to get Deshaun back on the field and open that up. All right, but I thought that for the most part, the offense played well. 22 points is just enough to win in this National Football League. But I still, like I said before, still not enough points. We still got to find a way to score more points. I mean, 2 drives, we go down there and kick field goals. Come on, we got to score touchdowns there. Doug, that's on you. Carson's on you. Mike Grohl's on you. Got to figure a way to get into the end zone. All right. One play in particular, shout out to my man Butch Riley. He texted me right when I thought about it. They ran the ball extremely well. Matter of fact, Miles Sanders has a 6-yard run, gets to the goal line. They're at 1st and goal, and then they abandon the run, decide to start throwing the ball when they should just, you dance with the partner that got you there. So you should ran the ball there. So, like I said, we ran the ball effectively. I just think we ran it enough. But for the most part, I thought the offense, they played a decent game. Still not enough points. I need production on my wideouts. Quality production on my wideouts. Particularly go vertical, the long ball. I'm going to need that. We're going to need that to move forward to win some of these games, the hard games we got coming up. All right, so let's jump to the other side of the ball, my defense. You know, I thought my defense played one heck of a ball game. I mean, they controlled the line of scrimmage. They definitely controlled the line of scrimmage. I thought the push that the front four had was incredible. It was always had Trubisky, never got comfortable, and he is what they say he is, a below average quarterback. But so you got to treat him like that. I thought the linebackers played well. I thought the blitzes were timely when they brought the blitz in. Not much, they didn't blitz much, but when they did, I thought they were timely, and I thought they covered the enemy routes pretty good. I thought the secondary played well. It was nice to see Jalen Mills back for his first home game. Nice to see him back for his second game. Avonte Maddox, welcome back. I think he had a big game in that slot area. Not think he had a big game. You had a nice game. So nice to see you back. Had a nice play on the ball. Couple good plays on the ball. Same with Jalen Mills. They on the sideline hit the ball out when Allen Robinson won that. He thought he had the ball catch, but nah. Good job. I'm gonna bring something up real quick, and it's kind of our corners for the last 3 to 4 weeks haven't been playing good because they weren't healthy. So, I received text messages, especially when Trubisky rolled out, hit that 53-yard pass. Where's your defense at? Okay, I can take that. Where's your secondary at? But it's one play. People are going to make big plays, but that's not how you win football games. You win football games by moving the sticks, by running the football, moving the sticks, playing the short game. You're not going to hit a whole lot of home runs, and especially in the NFL. It's not going to hit a home runs. So he completed 153-yard pass, and I got a few text messages, which is cool. I understand. People got sent them. They got jab at me real quick, but really, when you look at it, at the end of the day, Trubisky was 10 of 21 for 121 yards. So the secondary did their job, and they played it. I thought they played a good game. So, anyway, so where did we go? Let's go to my offensive player of the game. My offensive player of the game was not offensive player of the game, it's offensive players of the game. And it's my offensive line. They control the line of scrimmage. They control the point of attack. That's how you win football games. If you win it, it starts all at the line of scrimmage. You win the line of scrimmage, you win the football game. That's just how it is. I didn't write it, I didn't make it up. That's the way it is. You gotta win up front. So my offensive player of the game is my offensive line. They control the line of scrimmage. They made running lanes for Miles and Jordan. They made the running lanes, and it was beautiful to watch that see, because that's how. See, offensive lines, let me tell you something. Offensive lines, they love to run block. They love to bull and power people over. And that's what they love to do. And that's what they did today. I don't think they did enough of it, but when they did it, it was effective. Okay, my defensive player of the game, just like my offense, it's my defensive players of the game. My defensive line. I thought the defensive line, they controlled the line of scrimmage. That's where games are won and lost, at the line of scrimmage. And I thought the defense did a great job. That Fletcher Cox is a beast. You go Aaron Donald, then you go Fletcher Cox. When we talk about defensive tackles in the National Football League. Fletcher, his push he gets is incredible. I mean, he demands a double team, sometimes a triple team, and that's lets other guys like Jernigan, welcome back, matter of fact, welcome back, Tim, welcome back, to get off. Lets Brandon Graham do what he does. Lets Barnett do what he does best, because Fletcher Cox demands that kind of attention. So I thought the defensive line played extremely well. My special team player of the game is Cameron Johnston. He's like another defensive player. I mean, I say it episode after episode after episode. This guy is the best punter in the National Football League. So if you agree with, you disagree with, hit me on my Twitter at Me and My Eagles. Subscribe to my channel, and we can just hash all this out, all right? Because it's always EAGLES all day. Right? So what we got coming up next? We got a bye week. So you guys get to rest up, go home, get some home cooking from mom, hang out with their friends and their family, and just relax. Because we're coming to the stretch run. Because after the bye week, it's the Patriots. It's a 4:25 game. It's on CBS, and it's going to be a big game. So we're going to see what happens. Patriots just got their first loss. Ravens handed them the first loss, so they're looking to bounce back. And even though we got to wait a week, we got a week to prepare for them, guys. I think we can handle these guys, because the last time we played the Patriots, if you remember, I think it was something called Super Bowl 52, and we hoisted our first Lombardi trophy. So Doug understands the game plan he has to put together to beat these guys. I don't think there'll be no Philly special again, but he understands. All right. So you know, it's always EAGLES all day. And if you agree with or disagree with, hit me on my Twitter at Me and My Eagles. Hey, and enjoy the week off. All right. I'm gonna see you after the bye, and you know it's always go Birds. Hey, have a safe one. I'm out.